one of the greatest boxers of all time, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, you know what goes into a mind of a boxer when you get the short end of the stick? I remember when you beat Evander Holyfield and they gave it a draw. What goes through your mind when you know that you worked so hard, you beat a guy, and then the judges?
Let me tell you, it's shocking at first. It's like, I was telling my manager, like, Frank, go out there and tabulate that. They counted wrong. And he was kind of looking at me like, yo, dude, that's it. I was like, Frank, can you get out there and make him recount it? But like, we're in the dressing room. They've already announced the draw. So I was disappointed. Obviously, I wanted to win the fight.
You won the fight.
Yeah. I wanted them to say, well, I was the victor. Then I realized, you know what? At least people seen the fight, so they can judge for themselves. So it doesn't matter the fact that it's a draw. People could see who won. And yes, we can do it again. More money. I don't mind doing it again. So I did it again. Obviously.
And you beat him.
Yeah, obviously he came in there prepared for me the second time, and I beat him. But, that's what happens in boxing. People get a chance to see us do it again. And there's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, somebody would want a winner. Who won the fight? Yeah. I say they both won. They both won because they got good experience from it. Nobody got really hurt bad. They congratulated each other, showed good sportsmanship. Great night.
Now, Doc Stanley told me that Emanuel Stewart makes a good fighter a great fighter. What did you learn from Emanuel Stewart, him being your manager, your trainer?
I actually learned a lot from Emanuel. I realized that, I was a little rough around the edges, so he kind of dialed me in and made me more clear. So he worked on certain things that I needed working on, such as my jab, my right hand.
That uppercut also.
Oh, that uppercut. Yeah, baby. A lot of people felt that uppercut.
Now, one of the things, strangest stories about your career was when you fought Tommy Morrison. After you know what we all know now, what goes through your mind? Did you get yourself checked out? I mean.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was like, what happened with him was like,
You bleed him.
Yeah, anything could happen in that fight. Blood could get anywhere on us and nobody knows where it went, or it could go in my eye, anything like that. So obviously, yeah, I did get checked out and everything was clear, so I'm good.
Now, when you were fighting, the fight that I wanted to see was you and Riddick Bowe.
Oh.
That never happened, and we all know why. But does the business of boxing, do you think that takes away from how great boxing can be?
Absolutely. The business of boxing, obviously, everybody is in it for themselves to a point, right? So if it's the manager, promoter, whoever, obviously they want the boxer to continue. And the business of boxing takes over because you have all these different belts and one fighter wants all of them. Well, the other fighters want all of them too. But the other managers realize there's different dangerous fights out there for them. And they try and keep them clear from the danger because they're looking at, they want longevity. So
you don't get to see the great fights.
Right, so that's where you get the politics comes into play. And, people don't get what they want. That's why there should be just one belt.
That's right. Hey, listen, man. Hey, you're a champion anytime, any division, anybody says there's something wrong with them.
Thank you very much. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you.
You too, man.